What's going on, guys? So today it's going to be another video. This time it is cut and it is quarantine with my ex, truth or drink. Why are you quarantined with your ex though? That's just something I don't understand. It's like the last person I want to be with, your ex. Let's get this started.
What's the kinkiest thing you wanted to do with me but never got the chance?
I wanted to actually have sex in a public place.
The airport parking lot was a public enough?
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Airport parking lot? That's pretty public though. What? So what is her definition of public then? Airport parking lot actually is pretty public. People are going in and out all the time. So what? All right, this seems like it might be interesting. So let's give it a crack.
What's happening?
We are exes quarantining together.
In the same 300 square foot apartment.
Yes.
Oh, glorious. You two seem pretty happy.
We're not. We're incredibly anxious.
How long were you together?
A little over 2 years.
1 year and 4 months.
How long has it been since you broke up?
Well, we broke up, but we're back together now.
Oh, why are you back together?
Quarantine kind of forced us to work it out because there's no escape.
Who's smarter?
Depends on what you're...
Me.
All right. I was trying to be polite, but okay. Sure.
That last dude was about to be like, he was trying to make a very diplomatic answer, but she's like, nah, it's me. I've noticed quarantine does one of two things. You either work it out or you get the hell away from each other. There's not really a lot of middle ground there. So surprisingly, you got a couple that got back together.
What's the kinkiest thing you wanted to do with me but never got the chance?
Whoa!
I think I'm a drink.
I could think of something you wanted to do.
Wait, no, what is it? Oh, no, don't, no. Mm-mm. Okay, yeah, I'm a drink.
Ah, do you want to be like an adult baby or?
It's weird.
I wanted to actually have sex in a public place.
The airport parking lot wasn't public enough?
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Brittany, ask this.
Do you think about me when you masturbate?
I'm not that imaginative, so I'm usually watching porn.
Typical guy answer right there. I'm not imaginative, so yeah, I watch some porn. If someone tells me out there that they do not watch porn when they masturbate, you're lying. You're lying.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how good was the sex? What do I need to improve?
I'm gonna take a shot. No, okay.
Ooh. The fact that she just went and said that she's gonna take a shot, I don't know, man. I think it means your sex skills aren't that great. Don't put the man on blast though. Like, what the hell, man?
There could be a little more focus on foreplay and the frequency.
Wait, who wanted it more?
Me.
Yeah.
Do you think his libido is slowing down?
Is your libido slowing down?
I don't think so. I just have a lot of work stuff that I focus on.
His work takes priority over everything.
On a scale of 1.
He needs to pay the bills, so his work is stressful and maybe his sex drive goes down. What are you gonna do about that? He's busy working. But I'm curious to know, are two of these couples having sex? Because they're quarantining together, so maybe.
1 to 10. 8.
That's good. Those are good numbers.
Ooh, whoa. She hesitated. She went and said 8? Dude, bruh, she's lying. It's not an 8. She's lying. It's not an 8. The fact that she went and said 8, it's not an 8. Probably knock it down a couple, it's like 5 or 6. No girl would say it like that. If you would say 8, it's not an 8. And the fact that he accepted that, I don't know.
I have a question. What do you need to improve on? I mean, I don't know. Can I just take a shot and not finish?
What he can improve on is a lot. Because the fact that she said, I want to take a shot, and she didn't want to explain it, that says a lot, man. That means your game sucks.
Aaron, ask this question.
Why did you break up with me?
He wasn't faithful. So, yeah.
Being unfaithful, for some people, it's like the end of the road. What made you want to make things work and figure it out?
When all this happened, there was a lot of anger and confusion. And once that settled down, you told me like what you needed from me for this to work.
I would rather work on it than not because he's my first love, and our whole relationship, except for this quarantine, we've been long distance. So I kind of just empathize and put myself in his shoes. When I realized I have the self-esteem to build myself back up to overcome it, it was worth it to stay.
Why did you break up with me?
It wasn't for anything negative, I guarantee that.
Yo, there's a lot of lying in this. I think it's more so people just don't want to get into a fight afterwards because, of course, there's a legitimate reason.
Is this something you guys have talked about and you're just like trying not to talk on camera?
To an extent. I still feel like I don't have a full answer.
I'm not
but
very good at articulating my words when it comes to that particular subject, and I tend to stick my foot in my mouth because I don't think fully before I say things. So things come out, and they usually sound really harsh, and I don't mean it to be harsh.
All right, so this comes down to, guys not really expressing their feelings. And as he says, he doesn't articulate himself on that subject. He doesn't express himself. And I get it, you just don't want to be vulnerable, right? You don't want to put yourself out there and then get burned. And a lot of guys that I know are exactly the same way.
How does your family think of me, Riley? Be honest.
Malachi and my family have very different political beliefs.
They're all anti-vaxxer, like righties, and I hate them. They're so dumb.
We don't talk about that as much.
They don't know we're both commies. They just think I'm one.
Now they know. Now they know. All right, Aaron, you get this one.
Let me hear what you sound like when you orgasm, for old time's sake.
Whoa, what?
No.
I want to take a shot. I can't reenact.
Chris, what does she sound like?
I'm coming! Yes, I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming!
I have neighbors. Relax.
Like you're just like,
Oh, God.
That's pretty good.
That's exactly what it
Is
is.
it?
Woo! Woo! I ain't answer that question.
Let's move on to the next question.
What should I change for my next relationship?
I just wish you didn't bottle up stuff so much, because that's kind of my job, to keep things bottled inside.
Well, the reason I bottled up stuff so much is because talking to you is like talking to a wall. You listen and then you get distracted and you're like, oh, I have a bump on my head. Oh, I forgot to send an email for work. Oh, so it feels like you're not even listening to me, and then you're like, I don't want to talk about it.
So my list is very short. Her list is a lot longer.
So what I've heard is I am a wonderful girlfriend and that he hurt me and this is all his fault.
Okay, Malachi.
What could we have done to make things work?
Well, we weren't satisfied with our sex lives. And I think instead of wanting to work on that together, you just wanted to figure out what wasn't working with you instead of us as a couple.
I mean, that's definitely true. That's fair.
Why didn't you want to work on it as a couple?
I don't feel as if you were being completely honest with how you felt about how I looked. I didn't feel attractive, and I think that was body issues.
I mean, I always did and always will think that you are attractive. I know that you don't believe it sometimes, but I still think it.
What could we have done to make things work?
we were quarantined together.
That's it? You took a global pandemic to make us work?
Well, yeah. It forced the communication because he can't be like, I don't like this, and I go somewhere. He had to face me.
What's the first thing you liked about Aaron?
I thought he was like the hottest guy ever. Like, he hates this, but like, because he's Asian, I just thought he's just so cute.
Are you feeling like she only likes you because you're an Asian guy?
I did at first, and we ended up talking about this a lot.
I just think you're attractive. Don't judge me.
Most about being in a relationship with me.
Obviously, I think I miss having sex.
Well, you know what that relationship's for. What do you miss most about me? Miss having sex. There's not really much I can say to that. That's where her main priorities are. At least she's being honest, right?
And I don't really have a chance to miss you.
Do you two sleep in the same bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like we're in a relationship, we're just not having sex. So I get the shitty part of the relationship.
Doesn't really sound like she's in it for love. She's in it to just get it in, literally.
You could go back and do it all again. Would you still have a relationship with me knowing the outcome?
Absolutely. You're cool as hell. I love you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, does that mean?
If you say fucking no, I'm gonna slit your throat.
No. Fuck it, yeah, I'm done saying. We had a lot of good time.
I would never quarantine with my ex. I don't think it's a good idea. That last couple, she just wants penis. That's all she wants. She wants penis. I don't think she wants a relationship really. Well, a relationship of sorts, but I think she wants the benefits part, and he's just kind of like, hey, yeah, no. I'll sleep in the same bed with you, but that's a weird couple though. Thank you again for watching. If you haven't done so already, hit a like and subscribe to the channel for more. Until next time.